Hello. Yet again, I have failed to have a productive morning, and I've been thinking about this a lot because I have a podcast that should be coming out soon that I haven't quite finished. I have a video on conducting that should be coming out where I need to make a thumbnail for it, and I have a video on certain film composers' processes, which I haven't made a thumbnail for yet. And thank God, from tomorrow we have a week off for Thanksgiving. This will be the first week off, be the first set of more than one consecutive day off that I've had in 13 weeks. So it really has been, it's been a quarter of a year in which I think I've had 4 days off total. And I'm really just out of willpower. And it's funny because all the guys online for willpower are saying have a good night's sleep and sort of, do something you find relaxing. And that's a sort of short-term solution, but when you're this drained, you need more than just like a day off or just a good night's sleep or meditate and do some exercise. You think I haven't tried that? And I don't know, because I have certain family members who their sort of life routine is they get home from work and they drink a bottle of wine and then they watch TV, and that's what they do every single evening of their life pretty much. And I always used to think, why don't they sort of snap out of it and find something bigger and find something more important to work towards, or something bigger in their lives. But then when you are feeling like this, and when you are stuck in this cycle of exhaustion and sort of willpower depletion, it's really hard to break free of it. And I've set myself so many resolutions, things, I'm going to do this every day for the next 30 days, or I'm not going to do this every day for the next 30 days. I've set myself so many resolutions in the last 4 months, and I feel like at some point I've just broken every single one of them. It's been a tough 4 months. And actually this time last year, because I was at Yale last year as well, I didn't put out a single video between September and December because I was just so busy. This year, I've been trying to put out videos, and that's in a funny kind of way, that's put on even more pressure, because the difference is I have 100,000 subscribers now, which is great. And the other difference is I've got a bunch of patrons now, which is wonderful, and I'm so glad to have that support. But it also then puts on another level of pressure that I'm trying to balance a pretty intensive degree course with this feeling that I need to get these videos out. And I do, and I want to get these videos out. But it's amazing how even when you have a free morning, like I did this morning, I find myself more and more addicted to my phone, which wasn't a problem before. And I think it'll go away again once I have a break. And I think that's what I'm going to do this coming week with Thanksgiving. I might film a thing or two, but except for that, I'm just going to leave my phone off in a cupboard where I can't see it, because there's no reason why I'll need it next week. I'm staying with a friend in Michigan. But the more and more drained your willpower gets, the more you find yourself in the night. I don't really get evenings. I've got rehearsals about 6 nights a week. So when I finally get home at 10 p.m., you find yourself just staring at your phone instead of doing the right thing, which would be, I don't know, read a book, go to bed early. But somehow you can't bring yourself to do it because you're just glaring at your phone endlessly. Which is tough. There's my heating going on, so I was wondering what the noise was. And it's funny, I once decided, I was leaving the house for 4 hours for a long rehearsal, and I decided to leave my phone at home. And I suddenly realized that in my waking hours, that was the longest I had gone without using my phone since I arrived at Yale this year. 4 hours was the longest I've gone without having a phone in my pocket to glimpse certain things, which is kind of amazing and terrifying as well. That, I don't know, 15 years ago, or even 10 years ago, I didn't even have a phone. Maybe 13 years ago, 13 years ago, I don't think I even owned a mobile phone, and I got by just fine. And I'm sure many of you got by just fine without ever owning a mobile phone in the past. And they've gradually seeped into our lifestyle until they become addictive, and until they inhibit you from being able to relax in a healthy manner. And they also inhibit you from being able to do the work and live the life that is important to you, because they are designed to eat up your time. Why I'm saying this when I'm a YouTuber, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but that's how I'm feeling at the moment. Is not to sort of ban phones outright from my life, but I need to get that control back, because the more my willpower has been depleted, the more phones have become a problem. I'm really hoping this Thanksgiving week is going to help me to recover, because at the moment I'm not too well, and I really wanted to get these videos finished and ready to upload today, but once again it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. But there's a lot more videos to make, and there's a lot more I want to give. It's just it's almost as if I don't have the mental capacity to give it at the moment. I don't have the headspace or the RAM in my mind to give it. That'll come back, but I just wanted to let you know what's going on. See you soon.